ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Drogba.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's played through for him. And it's Deco. Now it's Deco.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. And now they can clear their lines. Can he get on the end of this? Torres! That is great defending, so alert. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grasped.
Tries one from range! Oh, he's been caught! Has another go!
Madrid would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Robertson. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Kante cuts out the pass. Now it's Drogba. That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's bustling through here. So it is still 0-0. Conte is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's been slid through. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a decent clearance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is well cleared. And this is Hazard. Costa Curta. Osimhen. Drogba. And he's picked out the run. And he's definitely onside. And it's made its way to him. Shoots! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
Arsenal have it back and can go again. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Drogba. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And here's Drogba. Great vision. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Lee Kang in. Robertson. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, played through for the wide man. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Torres. Davids. And he's got his cross in. Stam getting this one clear. Not the most convincing of passes. He's a sharp little ball here. And they can counter here. Casemiro. Now it's Torres. Lee Kang in, touches it back. Cafu. And that is expertly dealt with. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And there's his chance to lead the counter. This is a promising build-up. Casemiro gets the foot in and wins the ball. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Czech claims it without any fuss.
Madrid are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He'll try from distance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Conte. And it's Zanetti. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Drogba. And that's a simple one for the keeper. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And we are back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now it's Lee Kang-in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rijkaard. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he thumps it clear. Threads one in. Hazard. And this is Deco. Elects. Terrific effort! He will be livid with himself.
A beautifully policed that midfield.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Zanetti. And it's Conte. Rijkaard. That's destined for the flank. And Robertson. Rijkaard. And here's Drogba. Nicely weighted ball. And here's the chance to counter. That is a great pick out. It's Hazard! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. Fernando Torres. Torres! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cafu. Now it's Lee Kang-in. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Lee Kang-in showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Drogba. Knocks it out wide. Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Davids. He's got away. Oh, that's a fine interception. Zanetti. Drogba dominates aerially so often. Now it's Osimhen. Drogba. Zanetti. Conte. Now, can they get him away? And it's Rijkaard. And here's Osimhen. Nicely spread. Conte. That's Rijkaard. Robertson. And it's Conte.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, can he get onto this?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9, Hazard. El dorsal 14.
He won't be happy with that one.
Fernando
It's Drogba.
Torres. El dorsal 15, Deco. El dorsal 22. Serán sustituidos.
Good looking ball.
El dorsal
Yeah, they were
22,
looking for a
el
counter-attack.
dorsal
Oh, that's
18,
fabulous.
El dorsal 11.
Pings in a... Gets his head on it! And there's a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's had it taken off him.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's a shade optimistic. Well read, nice interception. Cafu.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this... And Batistuta! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
The whistle's gone and the game is over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the games. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists. From an insecure, hesitant spell, he's grown into a supremely confident and assured character.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Shapes to shoot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's having a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And this is Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. De Rossi. Gerrard. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pings in across.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Arsenal are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Rossi. And it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Zanetti. Now it's Lukaku. And it's O'Reilly.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos delivers.
Well played and well cleared.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Timber clears without hesitation. Drogba did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he thumps it clear. Gerrard. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Cruyff. Oh, well played. Rijkaard. To Lukaku. Now it's Drogba. Knocks it into space. Now it's Drogba. Lukaku. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
He's on it, can he get away? Very nearly half an hour gone here. Tries to play it through. Del Piero, and he's managed to get free, and it's played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. O'Reilly is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Drogba, and here's Lukaku. Shot could be on. Conte. Rijkaard. Conte. Del Piero. And the counter is on. No, that's been intercepted. Timber. And it's Conte. And here's Lukaku. Drogba makes a dash for it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Great vision. Now it's Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work. Silvestre. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And it's O'Reilly. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Messi. And he welcomes it in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. O'Reilly. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku!
Lukaku.
That is a fair try, and it's half-time. Arsenal failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And we are back on the way.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
There's the delivery. Timber tries to clear, but they've got it again. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Del Piero! O'Reilly. Conte. Couldn't squeeze it through. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Oh, he's been flattened there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's Cruyff. Conte is always looking to break lines. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Oh, that's superb. De Rossi. Atalanta are looking to break at pace. Oh, he's found support out wide. Stam makes the interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Silvestre. Drogba. It's Drogba! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that was very necessary. Atalanta are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back. Vermaelen promptly onto that, and that is that. Conte. Silvestre. Shifted it to the flank. O'Reilly. Ball played for Rijkaard. Short changes him with that pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gets a good foot in there. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Silvestre finding himself in space. And the shot! Oh, good finish. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8.
So we have
Lukaku.
movement on both benches.
Coming on the field.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Aubameyang, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's been hooked away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Shot a goal! And that has been cleared. Decent chance! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get on the end of this? That's been slipped through. Great ball, and he's in here!
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what has happened here?
There will be 1 minute
Back
at a
in
time.
once more. Stam with the clearance. Drogba looking. And we're done. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. There is the lithe figure of Ed Nielsen.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
In what way?
Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger, but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back, which makes him so key.
Oh, he's got the lot, hasn't he? No one... Osimhen! Brilliant from Osimhen!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Aims beyond the defence.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Hoeneß will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Edmilson, played back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Albert Ferrer. The ball goes... Header! In he goes again. And it's in. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Quality ball. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now it's Rivaldo, tries to pass it through. Conte is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's a shade optimistic. It's a searching pass. Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. O'Reilly. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. Bullet is always looking to break lines. Drogba. Now O'Reilly.
This is the time you need that pace.
Silvestre. Silvestre just loves to go forward whenever he can.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Opts for safety. Hoeneß. Oh, facing up to his adversary. He'll try from distance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Succumbs to the pressure. And here's Drogba. O'Reilly. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's a loose ball. Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
And he's there to clear it. It's Drogba! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now, can they get him away? Edmilson. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Deco. Looking for a runner. The Marlon deals with that.
Ёб!
It's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Albert Ferrer tries to clear. O'Reilly. And here's Drogba. Knocks it out wide. He's well, tries a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He's had it taken off him. And this is Rivaldo. And this is Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And we've reached half-time. Arsenal are finally
Kurwa,
getting a
блядь,
much-needed break.
как же я тут
It's
мог
been
их
absolutely
выебать?
breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. And so the action is resumed. Stood up well to him there. Zanet and the shot!
А чего ты так мне отдал?
What a way to stamp your authority on this game, Peter. He was clearly thinking several moves ahead of everyone in the lead up to the goal. I was thinking at the break someone had to show real courage. That's it.
An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Arsenal have their lead. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And he is Rivaldo! Silvestre. Conte. Timber. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what has happened here? Defending of the desperate variety. That's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
O'Reilly. And the pass is intercepted. Edmilson.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass somewhat off target. Nesta. Great vision. It's Drogba! Oh, that wasn't far away. Oh, that's well spotted. That's really well cleared. Oh, good spread. And it's Zanetti.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders...
And the shot! Cleared without hesitation. And another try! Firm header, just off target.
He did
Ебать,
so
он
well to get
быстрый.
himself there. What a good effort.
Zanetti. Spread it left. Zanetti. Zanetti is onto this. Oh, great header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
75 minutes played. Timber. Oh, that's fabulous. Well timed, excellent interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter.
O'Reilly! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Deftly away. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. He whips in across. Albert Ferrer. Zanetti. Timber. And here's Zanetti.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shot, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
O'Reilly, he's found the way through. Flings it. Header comes in! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. 1 minute to add, according to the board. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal have emerged victorious in this match of three. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Now it's Osimhen. Zanetti. And it's Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. O'Reilly! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pedri. That's Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. And here's Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? He's being urged to shoot. And the finish!
О,
Big
блядь,
moment,
мощно.
massive goal!
Well,
Yes,
they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. And now they can clear their lines. Ronaldinho. And this is Eto'o. Tries a shot!
Нифига.
Sensational from Eto'o! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are purring, truly purring. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
I
Ё.
think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Silvestre has the space to scheme.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's for Marlon. And the shot! Pedri, who is rarely short on confidence. Pedri running with intent. Rui Costa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Barcelona really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Oh, some tackle that. Pedri. Now it's Eto'o. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Osimhen. And it's Ronaldinho. Half an hour played now. Now it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! That's a fair try, but just off target.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Conte. Rijkaard. And it's for Marlon. Ball played for Conte. Played out to the left flank. Crosses it in. He leaps for it.
Ебать.
That's a sharp finish. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rijkaard makes the interception. Now it's Messi. Pedri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rui Costa! And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Played into the box. Stam attempts a clearance. Drogba. Zanetti. Good ball over the top. And this is Drogba. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Timber's cross.
Minutes has been indicated.
Eto, spread out to the left.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's cut it out. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams
And
still
now,
very
I'd just
much
like
in
to
it.
read out our fan club members. who are
Caution
celebrating
certainly
their
not on the
birthdays
agenda
today.
here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Messi. He's having a hit! Oh, crossbar!
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Drogba, spread it left. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Picked out, it's Rui Costa! Oh, cracking effort.
Rui Costa certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Well, that looks a decent ball, and that is expertly dealt with. And it's O'Reilly. Rui Costa. And here's Drogba. Messi. And it's Pedri. Showing great feet there. Eto. Now that's shot at goal! And he's being shifted off it. Drogba. O'Reilly. There they go, hunting in packs. Conte is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Drogba. Pedri.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Into his own net.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 45.
The two coaches are signalling changes
Number
here,
6,
both at the same time.
Conte.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things
8,
interesting.
Lukaku.
Often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to
Substitutions
make a
taking
difference.
place.
Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, easy pickings there. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Space for him to turn and look. And it's McAllister. Lukaku! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, great leap! And that's a tiny finish. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
2 goals on the day. It's Drogba! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Arsenal looking to get level. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's turning into quite a gem, this. Chance, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, that's neat.
That's good play from him.
Cross goes in there. And it's hoisted clear. He's had it taken off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Drogba. Bullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. Saviola. Oh, this is a terrific run. Plenty. Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Arsenal.
The message is simple. Defend
Number
this with your
9.
lives.
Rijkaard. Number 5.
And it's
Zanetti.
Marcelo.
Coming on the field. Number 14.
Lukaku.
Robertson. Number
Alexander-Arnold.
7. Pep Guardiola.
And the referee's
Number
looking at his
15.
watch. We could be done here.
Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Added minute has been indicated.
Pull it. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. That's an excellent interception. Silvesh. Robertson. It's a pretty loose pass. And there goes the final whistle. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Drogba just...